Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be taking on the long requested LeBron James rebuild challenge, where you have to make 8 straight NBA finals and win 3 of them. So I feel like I did terrible on the Bo Russell challenge on stream, but I'm actually recording this video today, so I'm hoping to do better with this LeBron James challenge one, and I feel like people have been wanting to see this from me for a while, so let's go ahead and do the LeBron James challenge. Before we get into this video and pick our team, if you guys could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, be greatly appreciated. But like I said, whatever team we get, we're gonna have to make 8 straight NBA finals and win 3 championships. This could be tough, but for some reason start today is not working for me. I don't know if it's just a Steam problem on PC or if it's, I don't know what's going on. It's not working. I don't know what's going on, so we are just going to use regular My League today, and whatever team I use, I'm just going to simulate the first season, and then in the off season is where I'm going to make some moves. So let's go ahead and pick our team. Whatever I land on is the team I'm going to have to use in this challenge, and it is going to be the I feel like I just did a Raptors rebuild, so I kind of don't want to do that. The Wizards. Okay, all right, I can work with the Wizards. We'll use the Washington Wizards for today. So yeah, this first season, like I said, is not going to matter whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate season number 1, see how we finish out. It really doesn't matter what happens, but if we can be somewhat terrible, that'd be great. That way I can have a good draft pick, because obviously I learned a lot in that Bill Russell challenge, because I simulated like 8 seasons and sucked bad at it. So I learned a lot. So I'm hoping I can take what I learned from that video and try to complete this challenge today. Surprisingly, we were actually really good. We went 47 and 35. That doesn't really matter too much. Like I said, we're going to try to make this team a really good team for the next 8 years. So it starts now. So we get this offseason to make this team a finals contender. So wish me luck. But we went 47-35, which isn't very helpful to me, because I wanted a lottery pick as we get the Grizzlies get the #1 pick, the Pacers, the Sun, the Bulls, the Pistons. So I kind of want to trade for 2 top 5 picks if I can. I want young players and I want a good staff. So let's go ahead and fire. I'm going to keep him. And I guess we can keep him as well. I'm going to go with Michael Stoffer, of course. Assistant, I want Trent Peterson, as always. He wants quite a lot today. And then trainer, I want Randy Martin. If I can get all those guys, that would be great. All right. And then if not, I'll get Otis Newman and call it a day. And we got Otis Newman, so that's great. And then CFO, do we have a good one out here? Not really. Yes, we can always sign Logan Smith. All right, so welcome to the team, Logan Smith. For the draft, like I said, I want to trade into the draft and try to see what I can do. So if I have the 21st pick and I have a few players under, actually I have quite a bit of players under contract, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and try to trade for number 4. Let's go for number 4, not shoot straight to the top. I don't necessarily need the first draft pick. I don't need the #1 pick because it's going to be kind of tough to trade for. So Chicago, I'll give you Thomas Bryant and I'll give you Moritz Wagner. Actually, Moritz Wagner, how much longer is he under contract? He is, okay, you know, I'm fine with trading him. Okay, I'll give you Ish Smith as well, and I'll give you my 21st pick in this draft. They don't agree yet. How about my 2021 pick and my 21st pick? This might be a little bit of an overpay. Okay, they're not agreeing to that. Do I give them Isaac Bonga? And wow, they still don't agree to this. And I'll give you Admiral Schofield, and this is just for the 4th pick, bro, and they're saying no. Okay, I'll shoot lower for the 5th pick, and I probably don't have to throw in this much. Let me try to remove all this and see if they do it for that. Nope. I'll give you the 21st pick in this draft as well. And so we got the 5th pick in the draft. Can I shoot for number 7 potentially? I want, or 8. 8 would be fine too. Let's see if I get the 8th pick in the draft. I'll give you Troy Brown for the 8th pick. No. And I'll give you my 2nd rounder because I don't really want it anyway. And I'll give you Isaac Bonga. And they don't agree. And I'll give you Admiral Schofield as well. All this for the 8th pick, and they don't agree to that. Interesting. All right, let's move on. Let's go for number, let's say number 9 wouldn't be too bad. What about the 6th pick in the draft? No? Okay. And I'll give you my 2022 pick. And they agree. So we got the 5th and the 6th pick in the draft. That's very helpful. And I'll keep these 3 guys for now. So for the draft, let me go ahead and see what I can get with this 5th pick, as we will be selecting James Wiseman. That's perfect for him to fall to us there. And then with the 7th, or the 6th pick, I should say, we're going to take whatever we can here. So we are going to take Let's see. I don't even know who else was left. I saw Nika Nkongwu. I could maybe move him to power forward, mess around with that. There's RJ Hampton as well. I was gonna make sure Jaden McDaniels. I guess I can take Nika Nkongwu, 2 centers here. Send them both to the G League. Maybe one doesn't work out. We trade one of them, but 80 and 77. I like that a lot. So welcome to the team, both of you guys. Player options, just Jerome Robinson. Welcome. Qualifying offers, none. And then for free agency, we have Anthony Davis. Of course, I want to offer him a contract. But for now, I do want to trade John Wall. Let's kind of trade John Wall if we can. We get Mitchell Robinson, Lonzo Ball, and JJ Redick, Norman Powell, Chris Paul. Chris Paul definitely could probably help us this season, but I kind of want cap space right now, to be honest. So I kind of like the idea of getting Lonzo, and we get JJ Redick as well. So I'm going to do this trade. I'm going to trade John Wall to the Pelicans for Lonzo and JJ Redick. I don't know how good I feel about this. Wait, can I squeeze a pick out of you guys as well? I feel like I should get a pick as well. And they want, no, I can't do that. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, nah, I'm not really fond of these two. What about Bradley Beal? What if I threw both? Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook. I don't want Russ. Russ could be interesting. What if I can find a way to get Russ without, let me see if I can get Russell Westbrook without trading Bradley Beal and have a backcourt of that, because that could definitely help. And I don't know if I want to keep Russell Westbrook long term, but if I could keep him for the short term of things, that could definitely work out. So what if I give you Rui Hachimura as well? Not that I really want to. What if I did this? They don't agree, or I give you this as well. Okay, so we got Russell Westbrook to be our point guard. I think he's a little bit better than Bradley Beal, or not Bradley Beal. I mean, better than John Wall. And that didn't leave us very much cap space, so it's kind of the opposite of what I wanted to do. But nonetheless, we have negative $11 million. We should have a little bit though, right? Davis Bertans a free agent. Let's go ahead and read out some of these guys. Shabazz and then Davis Bertans. We have 29 million to use, and we could also trade Jerome Robinson. So let's do that right now. I don't really want Jerome Robinson anymore. And I will get a first-round pick, couple first-round picks. That's what I'm talking about. And then we should have 33 million. Now, obviously, I don't want to waste this 33 million on too much. But maybe trading for Russell Westbrook wasn't the wave, because we kind of need to. Yeah, I think I might trade Russell Westbrook. I kind of need to distribute my cap space. De'Aaron Fox could be interesting. I would get Malcolm Brogdon, because I kind of want to sign somebody good in free agency. I could trade Russ to the Kings for De'Aaron Fox, but they would have to give me Harrison Barnes, I saw. Let me see what I can do. If I can't really get anything going out here, so we need a small forward and a power forward bad. So let's look for that first. So small forwards or power forwards we can get like Paul Millsap for the season. We can also re-sign Davis Bertans, but Davis Bertans is not that great on this game for some reason. He shoots terribly. I don't know what it is. Paul Millsap wants 20 mil. I can't do that, bro. Anthony Davis, obviously. I mean, if I can get him, you don't say no to that. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to. But Drummond, we could sign Drummond. Drummond's really freaking good on this game, but that would be all of our cap space. Small forwards we can get. I might be able to use my mid-level, because Drummond's freaking fantastic in this game. Like, he just is. He helps your team out a lot. So I think I will go for Drummond. Not to say that I want to keep him for the long term, but he could definitely help out for now. He's got one offer, and I kind of want to use my mid-level on a small forward. So if I can go for maybe Rodney Hood or just anything like that, Joe Harris, let's go Rodney Hood. Let's try to get both of them if we can. So Rodney Hood and Andre Drummond. AD goes to the Lakers, of course. We get both. Yes, we do. Okay, so move on with both of them. So now we'll have a lot of centers, obviously, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Wiseman to power forward. So Wiseman's going to be our power forward. He's an 83 overall. So we got Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Rodney Hood, and then our front court. So we need some bench pieces, obviously. It's not looking too good. So, the bench is going to be a little thin, but that's all right. We have some bird rights maybe we can use to our advantage. So we'll also sign Myers Leonard. Shooting guards. We can definitely make some upgrades for sure. So we'll sign all those guys. And then let's sign Michael Beasley as well. So let's trade these guys. So let's trade I'm fine with Myers Leonard potentially. Let's trade these two together and see if I can get something good out of this. I did need a backup center. I did see Tony Bradley. That could work out. We get Michelle or Oni out of it as well. So that's pretty good. So we'll have Etuan Moore and Oni we can throw in here. And another big man pops up, Rashawn Holmes. Definitely am not opposed to getting Rashawn Holmes, 82 overall center. I think I'm going to do it. We're going to get Rashawn Holmes. And then let's throw, now that we don't need Tony Bradley anymore, let's go ahead and throw TJ McConnell. We do need a backup point guard. I don't know about trading my first round pick, but I do need a backup point guard. So I'll do it. Or you know what? I guess it really doesn't matter because we're gonna try to be good next season anyway. So I have Russell Westbrook, TJ McConnell. All right, and then we have a lot of centers here, so we could move Anyika. I'm actually, let's do this. Rashawn Holmes, let me trade you for a shooting guard or small forward. Let's see, Cody Martin, George Senang, Admiral Schofield, Quinn Cook, 78 overall. JJ Redick in a first round pick, but we have to trade that. PJ Tucker, Ty Jerome. Okay, none of these are that great. I keep getting big man. I don't need big man though. What if I did this? What if I moved Anyika to backup power forward as well? He's a 79, and I'll trade Myers Leonard for something. I get Matisse Thybulle. Perfect. All right, so now we got Russell Westbrook, TJ, Bradley Beal, Matisse Thybulle, Rodney Hood, James Wiseman, Anyika Okongwu, Drummond, Rashawn Holmes. Is this a finals contender team? I have no idea, but I think it's potentially there. Russ puts up good numbers. Bradley Beal will be great. Drummond's very good in 2K, like I mentioned. So I have confidence in this team to potentially make it to the NBA Finals. We definitely should be a good team, I feel like, but we'll have to see how it goes. But other than that, guys, we will go ahead and simulate season number 2. We're officially starting the challenge now, and hopefully, guys, things go our way. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of season number 1 of the challenge, we go 60-22. That is what I'm talking about. I feel like we have a good chance of making it into the NBA Finals, and then I'm going to change the team completely. So Russell Westbrook's going to be probably going to be gone. I'm going to try to go for Giannis or Kawhi because I feel like I'd probably have a better chance of making it 8 straight times if I have one of those guys. But Russell Westbrook makes the case of why I should keep him. 23 points, but he's 32 years old is the problem. So I'm not going to keep him regardless. He's going to go down in overall, obviously. He's just too old. So hopefully we can figure something out there. But we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference. We're playing the Miami Heat. The player stats, we had 23 from Beal, 22 from Russell Westbrook, 13 from Rodney Hood, 12 from Wiseman, and Drummond had 11 and 11. I expect a little bit more from Drummond, so we can always trade him as well. So if this team could just survive this one season, I feel like I can put together a really good team in this next offseason. So we are playing Miami in the first round. We have Goran Dragic, Harrell, Butler, Millsap, Adebayo. Can we beat them? And 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them in 5. We're on to the second round. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Al Horford, Joel Embiid. Can we beat this team? And we get eliminated in 7 games. All right, awesome. So we made it to the second round with this team, and we didn't get to the NBA Finals, which is fantastic. Okay, so now let's get into this offseason and where I'm going to change some things up. So staff signing, I'm going to keep all the same. For the NBA draft, I do want to potentially trade up again. So let's see if I can make that happen. So team intel, or what I'm looking for the draft picks. Okay, let me go for like a top 10 pick. So top 10, if I went for number 7, no offers. Number 8 from the Kings, they want Drummond, and they'll give me Draymond, and I have to trade 2 first-round picks. I might come back to that. Who knows? Let's see. 6 from the Pistons, no offers. 15, I don't want to go that low. What about number 2? Nothing. 3, nothing. Okay, let's go. 25, 11, nothing. 1. Okay. All right, I might do that 8th pick because Drummond, or I feel like I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll trade into next year's draft. Let's move on from this draft. We'll trade into next year's draft. Probably should have traded in this draft, but that's all right. So we'll have Matisse Thybulle to accept. Royce O'Neal, I'll give his qualifying offer because we get him back. We can always trade him. Moratorium day, though. So we have Kawhi out here. Kawhi definitely could be very helpful. Paul George could be very helpful. So we are going to have to trade somebody. So Russell Westbrook, I'm trading right away. We get Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, Buddy Hield, Mitchell Robinson. That would free up a lot of money. But Mitchell Robinson is always there, and I kind of don't want to get him. Devin Booker, a first-round pick. We trade him back to Oklahoma City. We get Chris Paul in return as well. That's kind of the opposite of what I want to go for here. Jamal Murray. I kind of like the idea of getting not Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown. That frees up like 20 mil, so I'll do this. We'll get Jaylen Brown. He'll free up like 20 million from that. Drummond, I'm going to trade as well. And I get like let's see what I can get for Drummond. Mitchell Robinson. I want to do that Mitchell Robinson trade just because, but I'm so tired of getting Robinson. It's not even funny. I feel like I should do it. I'm trading him right away. I'm getting Mitchell Robinson, but I'm trading him right away. I can't keep him, bro. I'm tired of having him on my team. So let's trade Mitchell Robinson right away. And let's try to get like a 2-for-1 thing going. So he's a 90 overall, bro. And no good offers are popping up. Robert Covington, Duncan Robinson, Chris Paul pops up. Obviously, I would like Chris Paul, but I'm going to do the Shake Milton James Ennis trade, I guess. Why not? And then let's go Kawhi. We got to free up 10 more million. So there's no one on here. James Ennis making 5, and then I see somebody making 7 million. So let's free up. Let's go for Sadiq Bey. Let's do this. Let's do this trade. So James Ennis will be out of here. And then who's making 7? Rodney Hood. Let's trade Rodney Hood. We get Robert Williams, Paul Millsap, Miles Bridges, Justin James in a first. We'll do that. And then let's go into free agency and try to secret. We're 321K off from going for Kawhi. I'll trade this guy as well for, there we go. Let's do it. Now we should be able to sign Kawhi Leonard potentially. If not Kawhi, we will go for, why does it say I'm $1 off, bro? That's so annoying. It always does that. It always does this. Okay, let me trade this guy as well. And I'll get a first round pick. Yeah, we'll do this. All right, so if it still says I'm $1 off, I have no idea why it does this, bro. It does this a lot. So $1 off. Am I still $1 off? Okay, we're not. Okay, good. So now we should be able to sign Kawhi, and he will come here. So that's awesome. We'll sign Paul George just in case as well. But Kawhi Leonard is the guy, obviously, that I want. So let's secure Kawhi Leonard. Do I have bird rights on anybody? Edmund Summer, I guess. We'll sign Kawhi. That's going to be very helpful, obviously, for making it farther. So we have Bradley Beal, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown. So we don't need, we don't even need Jaylen Brown, to be honest, at that small forward. What if we moved him? Or I could keep Jaylen Brown to shooting guard. He is younger. And Bradley Beal is about to expire. He's 28. So maybe I could trade Beal instead. 34 million. We get Bam. We do need a center. We get Rudy Gobert and Miles Bridges. Donovan Mitchell. We don't need a shooting guard. We have Jaylen Brown. Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell could be interesting. Montrezl Harrell. I kind of like this trade though. I kind of like this Gobert Miles Bridges trade. So I think I'm gonna do this trade. So we're gonna go Gobert and Miles Bridges. That's give us a good backup small forward. We'll have Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton. Our big man's not gonna be Rudy Gobert. We have Wiseman on Kongwu still. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a point guard. We have no point guard right now. So point guard we can grab out here. Why not? I'll sign Patty Mills to a deal real quick, and then if we can potentially trade for a good point guard, that's probably important. So what if I traded Shake Milton and Patty Mills in a first round pick? Can I get a good point guard out of this? We get Tyus Jones. Theo is a young point guard. Drummond, we can get Andre Drummond again, which is interesting to me. Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry's 35, or I would do it. So I kind of want to go for Drummond, and I'm surprised I have that much to go. Wait, do I have to trade anyone else for that Drummond? I'm surprised I can even afford this. Let me do it. So we get Andre Drummond. That's a lot. I'm surprised I was even able to do that. We can get Rozier, Buddy Hield, Karis LeVert, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry is something that pops up, but I don't want Lowry. We can get Chris Paul. Chris Paul might be good for now. We'll do Chris Paul because we do need a point guard desperately. So you have Chris Paul, Jaylen Brown, Matisse Thybulle. So we need a backup point guard or a backup center. We should be good. All right, so I'm gonna sign Boban. Why not? So we'll sign Boban, and that's gonna be our team for season number 2. So we missed the first season. Let's see if I can at least make 7 straight and win 3 championships. We'll have to see though. Let's go ahead and get right into season number 2. This season we go 66-16, and this team was really good. So I think I'm probably gonna keep this group together for a while. I think this is gonna be the group I'm gonna keep together. We're pretty relatively young, other than obviously Chris Paul being 36, but everyone else is somewhat young where I feel like I can keep them for a while. Chris Paul, I'm not sure about. He will play till he's like 38, so I would be fine with him playing because he's still putting up good numbers. So probably resign him to a lucrative deal, like a cheap one, and we'll see what we can do with him in the offseason. But we're playing the Chicago Bulls. Let's simulate current round and see if we can make it to the NBA Finals. We got to simulate like 7 more of these, so I'm just gonna go straight through it. So we won in 5. Can we get to the NBA Finals? And yes, we do. Can we win the championship? So we made it to the finals. That's 1 NBA Finals appearance. That's great. And we win a championship as well. So I'm probably going to run it back with the same exact roster. Not going to make any changes just yet, just because I think this team is decent enough to where I don't think I need to change anything. Chris Paul, I'm going to keep him for now. And then, of course, when he retires or before he retires, I'll try to trade him. Even though he will probably have 0 trade value, I'm going to try anyway. So we're going to go into season number 4, I think it is, and see if we can win another championship or make it to the NBA Finals again. At the end of season number 3 of the challenge, we were technically in season number 4, but this is season 3 of the challenge. We failed the first season. We didn't make it to the NBA Finals, got to the second round. And then obviously the second season, we won a championship. So we have 1 championship and 1 NBA Finals appearance. appearance so far. So I'm probably gonna simulate 8 seasons and we're gonna call it a video. So we will go 65 and 17. That's why I might run through some of these seasons really fast. That way this video is not extraordinarily long. But Chris Paul still putting up good numbers at 37, so there's really no reason to trade him. Simulate current round against the Magic, and we absolutely beat them in 4 games. Now we're playing the Atlanta Hawks, and we beat them in 6. Cleveland, 6th seed. We make it to the NBA Finals again, so that's our 2nd straight NBA Finals appearance. And can we beat the Dallas Mavericks to win a championship? Our 2nd championship. So I still feel like we might be able to run back with this team as long as Chris Paul didn't retire. But there is the thing where I might, or I probably should trade Chris Paul. So let me check on that real quick. Everybody else I think is still under contract. So Chris Paul is making 33 million, and we can literally only get a 2nd round pick for the guy. So yeah, I feel like we're probably better off just keeping him. So yeah, we're gonna run back. We're gonna run it back with him. So 2 straight NBA Finals appearances, 2 championships. We're running it back with them again. I think everybody's under contract. Onyeka and Kongwu, Thibault, they are about to get some, obviously some contracts this offseason, but we'll address that as we go on. So let's go ahead and get into next season, and let's see if we can win another one. We go 65 and 17 at the end of season number 4 of the challenge. Michael Stauffer, coach of the year, obviously. Good things are happening, bro. If we can win this championship, we already completed one part of the challenge, which is winning 3 championships. Obviously, I'm not going to complete the winning 8 straight because we lost the very first season, but if we can get 7 straight, I feel like that's still pretty good because this is kind of a tough challenge. But let's go to the player stats. We had 24 from Wiseman, 20 from Kawhi. So I'm going to have to make changes this offseason for sure, because a lot of players are making a ridiculous amount of money. Like Miles Bridges, his contract isn't too bad. Matisse Thybulle got paid, though. He got paid 22 million, so I'm probably gonna have to trade him. And then I'd sign Quinn Cook and Mason Plumlee to 4-year deals. That way they can be backups for a long time. So yeah, I feel like I'm better prepared than I was for the Bill Russell challenge. So let's go ahead and see if we can win and get into the NBA Finals one more time. And we will be 3 straight here. Can we beat the Pacers? And we are in the NBA Finals again. Can we win 3 championships here? And we win in 5 games as Chris Paul is your Finals MVP. Chris Paul has been doing wonders for us this far. He's been great, and we win again. I'm sure he might retire here. He does. What I want to do is I want to override his decision. I'm not going to re-sign him, or I will re-sign him and probably trade him. Not that I'm going to get anything for him, but I'm just going to trade him regardless. So let's go to the draft lottery. We're in the 2024 draft now, so this is where I'm going to have to make changes. But regardless, though, I feel like we're doing a pretty good job. I'm going to keep Michael Stauffer. I'm also going to keep Otis Newman if I can get him back as well, because they've been doing fantastic. Trainers, I'm going to go with Randy Martin, and we should be good there. So let's go to player options, because I don't even think we have an important draft pick. And if we do, Kawhi accepts, Gobert declines. I guess I'll accept him. Qualifying offers, we have Wiseman and Kongwu, who we do need to pay this offseason, which is going to be very important. Obviously, we want both those guys back, but for free agency, Wiseman wants 15. Oh, my Lord. He's got 15 offers. Okay. So I'm going to have to pay both of them. Kawhi. So we're going to have to probably trade Matisse Thybulle right now, because we're going to have enough money to pay those guys. So I'm going to look for cheaper contracts. Like, these are good contracts. So like 2-year 10 mil, 8 mil. I mean, I need to free up a little bit more than that. Paul George can't take on a contract like that. That's not going to help me. Warren, David Nwamba, Anthony Simons. Like, I'm looking for backups here because Matisse Thybulle is just a backup. So I kind of like that first trade where they were under contract for 2 years. We get Bledsoe and Kevin Huerter out of it. I'm going to do this. So Kevin Huerter is not making too much. And then we could trade Miles Bridges as well. Kind of see we get from Hunter's making 30 mil. Holy Lord. Josh Hart's only making 6 mil for the next 2 seasons. I can do something like that. It's going to be a little bit downgraded overall, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. So, oh my Lord, Jaylen Brown's a free agent too. Holy crap, we have a lot of free agents here. I didn't even realize we might not be able to pull off what I want to do for Chris Paul. So I'm probably going to have to offer Wiseman and Nkongwu their offers now. I don't really want to do this to them, but if I'm going to resign Jaylen Brown and Rudy Gobert, I feel like I'm going to have to. We used all of our offers. Let's go to Player Finder as well. And I might trade Rudy as well. So this team's going to get worse, unfortunately. We can't keep the team the same just because we're going to reach the, whatever it is, the hard cap limit soon, I feel like. So we're going to offer all those guys a contract. I don't know if we'll be able to sign all of them. We probably won't be able to be honest. So hopefully we can pull it off, though, somehow. And we do get all of them back. So that's good. That's a good sign. Can we sign Chris Paul as well? We can. Okay, so that's good. I don't know where our hard cap is. I'm sure I can check. Where's our hard cap? You can't. I don't see where you can see it, actually. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm not keeping Chris Paul. I mean, I guess I could for this season. He's got no trade clause, so I'm gonna have to keep him. 39. You know what? Why not? Let him walk out on us, retire. That's fine. Jaylen Brown and Gobert, I'm gonna have to trade next season for sure, because I'm gonna have to trade, or I'm gonna have to get Wiseman and Okongwu back on contracts. I had to obviously get them on a restricted offer this season, so I guess we can keep this team relatively the same one more time, other than a few changes that I did make. So let's go for it one more time with the same roster. Not going to change anything, but once we get into next season, I'm for sure going to have to trade some pieces away. At the end of season 5 of the challenge, James Wiseman gets an MVP nod, and we go 70-12. It's very important to keep both Okongwu and Wiseman, bro. If we lose those guys, we are definitely going to lose this challenge for sure. So stats look good. I was able to re-sign Kawhi Leonard as well, as averaging 18. I don't know if I'll keep him. I might end up trading him, but let's go ahead and see if we can make it to the NBA Finals for the 4th time in a row. So let's see if we can do it against the 76ers. We beat them, similar current round, playing the Brooklyn Nets, and we beat them in 4. We're in the NBA Finals again. We've already won 3 championships, and we win another one in 7 over the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that is 4 straight Finals appearances. We need to do it 3 more times. So player retirements, of course, Chris Paul is going to hang it up, and we cannot override it this time. So thank you, Chris Paul, for helping us, but now you're gone. So draft lottery. This is going to be an important offseason. We're going to have to resign Okongwu. I'm definitely prioritizing those guys over what we got. So NBA draft. So Kawhi, if I were to trade you, no offers are found. Interesting. Okay, he's only making $36 million. I'm probably going to have to trade Gobert or Jaylen Brown, I assume. So let's trade Gobert. Let's trade Gobert for something cheaper. I can get Garland. I need a center, though. A good center. Whiteside's only making $20 million. So that could definitely help. He's 36, though. Klay Thompson. Players are getting older. Let me just try, bro. Let me just try to re-sign those guys with what we got for now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but if I were to try, we are going to try. So free agency, we have both Wiseman and, all right, so let's see if we can offer them a contract. So we can offer him a contract, and Onyeka Okongwu offering a contract as well, and we get both of them. So maybe I can re-sign both of them with what we got. And if I can, I think we're good for the rest of the video, potentially. And we are able to. Okay, so that's good. So we got no point guard right now because Chris Paul retired on us, obviously. But I think we're almost pretty much good for the rest of the video. Rudy Gobert, yeah, we're cool with that. We need a point guard. A point guard's going to be important. So let me look for a point guard real quick. So if I traded Bledsoe and this guy, I need just a decent point guard. So we get Miles Powell. I have no idea who he is, but he's probably about to be our point guard. Kendrick Nunn. Frank Mason, Kendrick Nunn. So, because we literally only need a point guard for like 3 more seasons. So I'll do Miles Powell. He's an 81. Why not? Quinn Cook can back him up. So yeah, we kept the team relatively the same without going over the hard cap. We're only simulating like 3 more seasons anyway. So yeah, I think we're good. So same roster. Everything's looking good. We got everybody back under contract for the next 3 seasons. So I don't think we're going to have to change anything, guys. I think we can just keep simulating. Other than the point guard spot, Kawhi Leonard's going to go down in overall too, which is going to suck, but he's at least still going to be up there. Like, if I threw him out there though, just curious what would be offered to me. DeJounte Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Sabonis, Jackson Hayes. I mean, this could help me, but I'm just going to keep Kawhi at this point. So let's go ahead, boys. Simulate. Keep simulating. We are doing a good job of this challenge, I feel like. So we need to make it to the NBA Finals 3 more times in a row, and we'll at least make it 7 straight times. It won't be 8, but it'll be 7 straight times, and we already won 4 championships, I think it was. So yeah, I feel like we did a pretty good job. First seed again, we went 62-20. Player stats look like this. Wiseman's leading the way. You got Okongwu here as well. Kawhi Leonard 17 points. So Kawhi starting to regress a little bit. I know I say digress instead of regress or whatever you guys want me to say. But we almost lose to the Pistons. Now I'm playing Toronto Raptors. All right, man. Can we make it to the finals again? We get eliminated in 7 by the Toronto Raptors. What did the Raptors have? Okay. All right. You know what? DeJounte Murray, Brandon Clark, Jaden Hardy, Dior Johnson. So DeJounte Murray led this team to beat us. Interesting. All right. That's very interesting. So, all right. Well, we didn't. Okay. So we won 4 straight championships. I think I'll simulate 1 more season now. So we're not going to get 7 in a row. But let's try to get at least 1 more going. So let me try to get 1 more finals appearance before we end this video. I'll simulate 1 more season because we were about to simulate 2 more. But since we just lost that one and didn't make it to the finals, we'll go straight to probably doing 1 more. So let's go straight to player options. So team and player options, we got nothing going on there. Qualifying offers. Emmett Williams. But for free agency, I don't know what kind of bird rights we have. So Herder wants 32 million. There's no way I can give him that much, I assume. So we'll sign Josh Hart though for sure. Plumlee's a 71, don't really want him. So we'll sign Josh Hart to a deal. Herder, I don't think I'll be able to resign, to be honest, but I could surprise myself and maybe I can. So I guess I'll try. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'll offer him a, yeah, we can. So I felt like we were getting there soon. So I'm gonna trade Kawhi. He's 30. Let me see. Jimmy Butler's 36. Gafford, I think I'm better off just keeping Kawhi at this point because I'm not really seeing any good offers. Wiseman's a 98. Jaylen Brown, Rudy Gobert. I'll trade Gobert. Can I get a good offer for Gobert? We get Garland. We do need a point guard. Vucevic. I'm going to go for Garland because we do need a point guard. So I'm going to get Darius Garland just to change some things up for this last season. So I have Darius Garland. We don't need you then necessarily. So I'll trade these guys. See if I can get a center out of this. Centers usually pop up in the trade finder pretty often. So I feel like we should be able to get a decent one at best. And we get nothing that great. Zach Collins. I feel like my mistake in this video is probably depending on Chris Paul to be our point guard because obviously he was way up there in age, but you know what, he did a good job while he was here. Augustine, or I thought that was DJ Augustine. I was like, why is DJ Augustine at power forward right now? But we're gonna trade these two and just kind of get whatever we can. So we don't need a backup power forward. We can get Daniel Gafford. I did see we needed a backup center, so I'll do that. So I think we should be able to run this last season. We do need a backup point guard or shooting guard. So I'll go for somebody. Can I get Chris Clemens to be our backup point guard this season? And I think we'll call it a day. So we made 4 straight, I think, and then we just lost that one, and we're only going to simulate one more season. So let's see if we can get 5 NBA Finals appearances at least. That would be kind of cool, but we'll have to see. So if we can't make it this time, that's all good. Let's go ahead, simulate one more season, and let's see if we can make it 5 finals appearances. This last and final season, we go 55-27, and we are not the first seed in the Eastern Conference for once. I'm gonna have to move my head for this series. Hopefully we don't get bounced in the first round, but Wiseman still leading the way. Garland has 18 himself. Jaylen Brown doing his thing. Kawhi Leonard, 13 points at the age of 35. Not too bad. Let's simulate current round against the Magic as we are able to beat them in 6 games, which is good. I was in the way. I meant to tilt my head the other way, but that's all right. So now we're playing the Cavaliers, and we beat them in 5. Okay, and now we're playing the Miami Heat, and we beat them in 4. So that's 5 finals appearances, which is pretty good. Somebody current round, and we absolutely get demolished by the Thunder, who beat us in 4 games. So guys, I think I'm gonna end it off there. We had 5 finals appearances. I think that's pretty good. If I simulate another year, maybe I can get 6. But my voice is shot from recording, and I still have to stream tonight, so I'm going to end it off here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was fun. I felt like I was more prepared for this one more than the Bill Russell challenge, especially doing the Bill Russell challenge live. That was kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like I did a decent job with this one. I will definitely attempt it again in the future, but I liked it. I definitely liked doing that challenge. We do have, I think there's the Dwayne Wade challenge out there, the Michael Jordan challenge, so we can always try those as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.